Paper 1 and
Yeah.
2.
Ready.
Sorry, paper 1 and 2 done already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Rolling, also write rolling and sing it. Okay, ready? Shall we start now? Waiting for them to come in. Thank you, Alvin. And Hazel is not in. Okay, Rolling, we have not done this comprehension passage before, right? Okay, let's go through this straight away to do the comprehension passage now, okay? Those of you who have done, never mind, take it as a practice because you're going to have this comprehension passage all the way to your set 4, even in your JC. But JC is a different comprehension passage. Right, hi, Zhonghan, Xing Yuan is on the way home. Alvin's still facing the ceiling, but this time no lights. If not, my eyes will be blurry. Xing Yuan do this before is with who? With me, right? Not with the class, right? Okay, never mind. Then you just just see, go through the answer again. Don't mind asking it. I remember I did some before, so I not sure who is who. Okay, those who have not done, okay, never mind. See, you just see, don't think. The article below describe vandalism and what motivates some people to engage in this behavior. So, Athena, sorry, actually, how you really pronounce your name? One more time.
Athena.
Athena, A-T-S, Athena, right? Is it?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Greece goddess, you know what?
Yeah, it's after the.
It's the Greece goddess, right? Who gave you this name?
My father.
Huh?
My father.
Whoa, he likes Greece mythology.
Yeah.
他喜欢希腊的东西对吧？Are you the only child? No, right?
Yeah.
You the only child
Yeah.
哎呦，不定嘞。不过你好处是什么嘞？你懂吗？你要风得风，要雨得雨，要风开风扇要雨去shower那边开咯。But only child quite boring
No.
No? 你不觉得慢慢一个人我很闲嘞？我一个人我很无聊嘞。
我觉得
很多朋友会吗？
还挺好的，没有人吵我。
我鸡蛋糕，没人吵你。Okay. All right. Next time when you have children, then you'll understand with siblings is quite fun. All right. So this is about vandalism. 什么是 vandalism Athena?
Like destroying public property or something that isn't yours.
You know that this guy called Michael Fay? 听过吗？你 Google now Michael Fay I think it's a F-A-Y or F-R-A-Y. Michael Fay used to be an American citizen back in, you Google it guys. 中文你听过吗？没有。Alvin 有听过吗？新远我那时好像有跟你讲过是吗？忘记了。Rob 你听过吗？If you type Michael Fay vandalism in Singapore, wow, that time was a big hoo-ha because he was for American, and you know Americans don't believe in caning. Okay, they think that is against human rights. So what happened? It was a big hoo-ha. I think it was during President Bill Clinton time, sending a message to us saying that please do not cane this guy, this like that. I say sorry, this is my law, this is my country. I made out this punishment. Anything got to do vandalism, you go and scratch people's car and spray paint or something like that. And now, of course, he got caught and he's caned about 5 strokes. And then, the petition they against Singapore and then very bad. You know why I say? Because我的表妹她是空中air stewardess. So that time when he flew to US, they give her a lot of problem. When they see that it's Singapore passport, they are against us. And what happened after Michael Fay went home, back to his country, what happened? Wait, he said he's sending something. Oh, sorry, my Sec 4 student asking for essay submit. So what happened when he went back home in Lowling to US? He go and punch his father. You go and read this article, he go and punch his father, and it worse. His vandalism was even worse in US. So 所谓at the end, Alvin, 江山易改，本性难移. A leopard never changed his spot. So what we did to him was officially right. Hey, please, I'm not against it. This is recording. Recently I asked a lot of friends, I asked them, hey, if you want to send your children to overseas and study, which country, I asked, which country will you send and which country will you not send? All of them are Zhonghen. Guess what? Which country you think they will not send? Zhonghen.
Maybe US.
Not maybe, confirm US.
Oh, okay.
Confirm US. No, I'm not going to let my son and daughter halfway walk, got people shooting. Wow, xiao liao. Their life is like useless. Sorry, that's all I'll say. Okay, in recent years, so as usual, Antenna and Alvin, if you're listening, please, Hazel is still, give me a while, I sent them. So what happened is that, let me see, okay, not happened, so I'm going to do the first one, so sorry. Thank you very much for all of you logging in at this time, because later I realized I got 8 o'clock meeting, and then 10 o'clock meeting again. So I need a break. In recent years, there have been cases of vandalism directed at works of arts and public property. I mean, I know recently, right, Luo Ling and Alvis, there was this vandalism in the what Mona Lisa, right? They go and pour the paint on the Mona Lisa and some arts in France. And these are what the 环保 activities, the friend, what is that group called? The activities something like that to start to wow throw all these things. 吃饱没事做了，这些外国人真的吃饱没事做，真的。I think if in Asia, this guy will be 枪毙了. Waste of my time, man. Okay, at the Tate Gallery in London, an art gallery, England also, an art gallery devoted to contemporary arts pieces. It's damn freaking expensive and priceless, 无价之宝. And what happened? A man had the temerities to deface a multi-million pounds of arts by Marx Rocco with a thick black marker. Oh my God, inscribing several words in the corner of the painting in front of horrific onlookers before fleeing the scene. And what happened? Even he get caught. Do you think there's a punishment on him? Of course, there's punishment, lockout, that's all. I think in Singapore, Dan said, man, a witness who wrote about the incident on the social media platform said that earlier, he had noticed the vandals sitting in front of the painting, observing it silently. Wow, that means smell a rat already. Very dangerous. It smells something suspicious already. Suspicious, not only suspicious, but alert. They raise up the level of alertness with you. Yeah, send to the wrong person again. Oh my God. Why every time send to the wrong person? Sickening. I send to. Okay. I sent to the other chat group to a wrong person. Okay. So by the time the gallery visitor realized what had happened, the culprit has escaped. A man who spoke with an Eastern European accent claims to have carried out the attack and was prepared to face the music. What's the meaning of face the music? Alvin?
Face the consequence.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Face the consequence.
Not only face the consequences, you are right, but what else? Do you think this guy will get interrogated? Alvin?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why?
They'll probably just punish.
The what country?
They'll probably just punish him.
Oh, you don't think 那个 North Korea 那种 interrogation Alvin? 把他起来用那个烧水还是什么 ？Okay, Yeah, they will have interrogation, Alvin, but different type of interrogation, not the kind of physical whack until well, then then bad. Definitely the face the music is something the consequences they have to face, but of course some punishment, of course some drilling of a lot of questions or make him to feel physically exhausted, saying that the police will arrest him in due course. So what? You already spoiled the multi-million pounds already. 我给他枪毙啊 I got really a firing squad. Zhonghan, what do you think? Will you kill the person off? Or just send him to jail?
I mean, sometimes, right, if the person actually did something that is like really bad, right? Like, I personally like think that it's not a wrong thing to like execute someone.
Yeah, high five. Just like recently, then you know a lot of people say Singapore death sentence for drug addict. 哇，你们真的不是人呢，不仁不义，不忠不孝。哇，you're so inhumane. Especially you know who say that the British people tell us that. I feel like telling them a lot. And who give opium to the Chinese in the first place? 谁卖鸦片给我们吃？你还敢跟我讲这种废话？ I don't understand why the West have this kind of stupid thinking. The drugs addicts should not death sentence. 家破人亡 Sorry, I'm very get frustrated. All these clown who say this. Even the local Asian people also say should not have death penalty for drug trafficking. All these people. Okay, there's a separate story. So this first paragraph tells you that it starts off with a very big issue, a very big bang, meaning that wow, it is so serious, no? That in other countries, the joking part and then is Jingyuan, I know you're listening, and Alvin and Zhonghen and Luo Ling and Hazel is that why they don't put this example in Asia, but why in Europe? Let's see. Okay, so this is you must think like that. I know your comprehension, some of you over already, but you still can think like that in future comprehension. Why? Why will they start off with a European country? And some more, they put it Eastern European. New problem 为什么and then don't mind 我不是每天叫你是要针对你我是要帮你understand Oh my God, I cut myself. Yes, my girl. Why Eastern European? What's the difference between Eastern Europe and Western Europe? Hey, you take history now, sorry. And then,
Yeah, but what's the difference?
有没有你 take history 嘛
Yeah,
then you take history, no excuse my dear.
I'm taking elect.
对不起
I'm taking elect history. I'm not taking pure.
And it's elect history 也是有讲
Elect history is just Hitler and
Then I'm so sorry it's not your fault already. It's your bloody MOE fault already. Serious. It's MOE fault already. Sickening, man. Really, not you, I'm not scolding you, sorry. Now, Eastern Europe at that time, in World War I or World War II before that, after World War II, Eastern Europe are all communist countries. They are controlled by Russian. Okay? So what happened that the communist country, in my opinion, they are very against to this Western Europe. So there's this thing called Berlin Wall. You may do the Berlin Wall, which is in Germany, very sad. Now you're studying this Vietnam War, is it? You're studying Vietnam War?
no, the
Later,
Japanese.
And you all don't study Stalin, right? Russian don't have, right? No, And then you don't study China history in World War II, right? No, Let's see. I don't know what the hell he's doing, man. Seriously, sorry. The previous batch, they studied China history in World War II, Japan in World War II, Russia in World War II, Germany 不要讲了, in World War II, and then the England's in World War II, of course. So why Eastern Europe's people, their thinkings are different from the West. Most of the time that these people they are very old school of thought, the Western communist country. Anyone disagree can please unmute and argue with that. So with the Eastern European accent, that means 他们嫉妒jealous okay, and maybe they are being asked to do this for the sake of political reason. Okay, for the political reason. So you learn something, Antenna? Right? It's okay, if I pronounce the name like that, that's how I pronounce, sorry. I can many ways of pronunciation. I feel very weird to pronounce Act 10. Sorry. All right, number 2. Songhan, can you able to read the next one? Number 3, Alvin, get ready for paragraph 3 later on. Number 2, please.
In 2013, a 15-year-old Chinese boy who was visiting a Asian city of Luxor in Egypt defaced public property by scribbling Ding Jia Hao visited this place in Chinese on the wall
Oh
of
my God.
Asian temple. This incident came to light only when other tourism from China spotted the vandalized wall and posted on a picture of it on social media platform, remarking that it made him sad and ashamed. The post went viral and vandal was soon unmasked. As a result, the teenager's parents came forward and apologized publicly for their son's disgraceful behavior, taking on the blame themselves by saying that the incident happened because they had not taught their son well.
When you read this, Zhonghan, how will you feel if you're the authority of Egypt?
Like, a bit angry.
Not a bit. Hey, your ancient artifact leh. Your ancient city, your all the 那种古董几千年的古董嘞。You feel angry only
Frustrated.
You only feel frustrated You feel like killing that guy And don't forget 信不信由你宁可信其有，不可信其无。听过这句话吗？有没有听过？It's better to believe than not to believe It's better to be 迷信than to tell me no don't be so suspicious, Uncle Raymond. Why got such thing one？哪里有疑神疑鬼？哪里有世上哪有鬼的？哪有那种孤魂野鬼？还是这种mysterious things you go and do it lah. If you don't believe, you go it. So these type of things all these have their really spiritual stuff you never know. And true enough, maybe you offended this spiritual stuff. I take it as a religion purpose. And then that's where it come in light. Don't tell me, Zhonghen, the parents who did that saw her son doing that. That means 他们静静keep quiet 好像没有事情发生这样 nothing. Oh, okay, let's go prevent. Or maybe they really hate the place so much. Then why in the first place you visit the place? Or maybe they just keep it quiet, thought knowing no 人不知鬼不觉 everything's covered up and move on. Sorry. And worst thing is this person also from China spotted it. They're his own people. 你信不信由你人做天在看So I feel that this is just not coincidence, but maybe there's a period of time. Maybe they're giving a period of time at Alvin and Sing Rolling. A period of time for him to repent. 改过改邪归正. But this period of time give you enough for you to admit your mistake, but you don't, and somehow it happens. Go and Google it and see what happened after this. What is the punishment? Are they going to pay the money for fine? But the parents are already in China already. What are you going to do? Send an army to attack China and get the person back? You don't know, but unlikely, okay? So this is the paragraph that you think. Now, you see, and then you agree? 一个是东方，一个是西方，对吗？ Egypt is actually in the west. I mean, Egypt is actually in the east, correct? So you realize they're giving two scenarios. So every time when you do this kind of essay, you must at least the two sides of the coin, okay? Next one, Alvin, are you ready? Wait, Alvin, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Chotomati. Hold on. I always have a habit to take the first sentence, which is I find is very important. 你下黑色还没有回家，还没有到家。Oh dear，这么晚了，黑色还没有到家。Exam period 他在做什么？来，开始。
Closer to home, the cenotaph at Esplanade Park, which was built to pay tribute to people who lost their lives during the two world wars, had been vandalized at least twice. The first occurrence took place in 2012, when the period 1939 to 1945, which marked the Second World War, was struck out. In 2013, a person used red spray paint to scrawl the word democracy on the monument, as well as inscribing an X over the period 1914 to 1918. In the second case, the perpetrator, a 32-year-old man, was arrested 3 days after this.
I understand what you're reading, so hold on. Why is this clown doing all these things? Why is this clown not paying the respect of these people, the fallen hero that has contributed their life for the country? And where is this Xenopath? I can't remember where is it. See, at the time we will talk about it. Is it in I think is it in US or in England? Can somebody help me to check if you can? So this one is another vandalism, and even worse. We are against this group of people who have suffered their life. Why do you think you do that? And and then to scroll the word democracy on the monument. That means to cancel the word the democracy. So is it from the communist country? Right. And then put the X there over the period of 14. That is where the Treaty of Versailles. Do you learn this one, Antenna? The Treaty of Versailles? Why he crossed? That means what? What his great-grandfather must be in this war. That's why he was so fed up. There must be, you see, everyone who do vandalism, there is a history, there is a background, or there is a reason, a hidden purpose, a hidden agenda that he or she want to do this. You might get sick and tired of the authority. You might get sick and tired of the events that are happening, or worse, he was being or she was being traumatized because of these incidents. Or maybe there's some very funny people, you know what? Hold on. They feel that 他是前世来到这个世上 and find a purpose. Or some people are very funny. They think that they came for the previous world, they come back, and so they have to do something about it to change the history. I don't laugh. And then if you're going to read more later on, you'll find all these things funny. Not in the textbook. MOE will not say these things. Sorry. Okay, thank you very much. Back to you, and then are you able to read the first 6 paragraph, number 4, please? Hold on, please. I like to break it. Okay, let's go.
Many vendors, after they have been arrested, were discovered to be suffering from a degree of mental illness. They persist in engaging in the behavior despite knowing that it is wrong and that they may get into trouble with the law. Most acts of vandalism are minor, ranging from minute scratches with a sharp instrument to a wad of chewed gum left behind intentionally. These are sometimes so insufficient that they escape detection. More serious are the obvious cases of vandalism, where the incident is premeditated and the offender becomes prepared with a device designed to create damage. Such devices may come in the form of liquids such as corrosive solutions and paint, or weapons such as hammers and knives. Unfortunately, many defaced artworks have been restored to their
Wait,
former
only paragraph 4 leh. Are you saying paragraph 4? Oh, paragraph 4
Yeah.
only. Okay, sorry.
although a substantial amount of resources have been expended.
Expanded. Okay, so I was right? Most of them who do all these things, there is something wrong with their brain. There's something wrong in their spiritual, maybe their physical, not physical, mostly mental brain. This is something that, wow, sad to say, whether you like it or not, is human nature. There are always the other ugly side. So when you're reading this kind of passage, especially the text C one, very factual. Okay, you have to know that we cannot control every single human beings, but we can prevent it by knowing the symptom earlier. By knowing that if this guy got this problem, like 911, if we know there's something like that, we can really stop and prevent. But sad to say, some people, everyone listening here, are taking for granted. So if you're knowing next time your child has this symptom or something, please start to look into ways to help him or her. Like some of my kids, I mean, through the parents' conversation, I just realized my son and my daughter is autistic, ADHD, or OCD, or something else. Then after checking through the doctors and psychologists, then they find out, oh, these are the things. So mental illness is the worst thing that you ever can come across. So take note, if every time, anytime, and anywhere, if you feel a mental stress, stop anything. Go and look for help. Don't go and cut yourself. Don't go and jump down. Don't commit suicide. Okay? Don't go and take drugs. No, it's the most stupid things you ever want to do. Hey, sir. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, sorry I was late. I
No
forgot there was
problem.
tuition.
No problem. We don't even miss you anyway. Sorry. Don't get angry, don't get angry. We miss you so much. I'm so worried not coming. Then our class cannot start. Correct or not, Ling?
Lies.
Then see. Hey, hello.
I
You
can
think,
sense the sarcasm through the screen.
hey, if I'm lying, that means you're saying Luo Ling also lying, huh? You're saying antenna also lying, Bloody hell. You can say Uncle Raymond. How can you say the two girls lying? Oh, yeah, so sad to
But
hear
because
that.
you say that they say doesn't mean that they got say. So it's still
Okay
you
lah.
lying. They never even say anything how they lie.
Okay lah, say it and my fault lah. Okay. Okay, my dear. 开玩笑，不要生气。So 你看这个 paragraph, we are talking on paragraph 4, So think about it. If someone would do all these things, first thing 很奇怪来的呢，这些神经病的人做东西他们最多只是先去那个神经病院 mental hospital， 说神经病人杀人没有罪的嘞，他们最多只坐牢，然后关在里面等死这样。我说如果一个人白白的给一个神经病的人杀死真的是不值得，很冤枉死。So be careful So sometimes in MRT you see some funny guys like behave like that okay, this guy must be go nuts really. So start moving away, not worth it. Even sometimes when police got once and then there's one crazy guy come towards me and talk to me. I know this guy already. I really prepare my weapon just in case attack me. You never know. I don't know. Some people hate us as police officer. Why 我杀死你全家人But they just have mental problem like that. Okay. So maybe from young Alvin, maybe when he was young he was always being reprimanded or being spot checked by police until 他不爽。以前的 police in 新加坡是真的用很多暴力的 okay, to get rid of the secret society and the gangsterism and hooligan. But now you see the police are very gentle, not compared with other countries 现在在新加坡做警察也是很难做。I tell you, I always tell myself, if 如果政府说警察打人没有错，我先打那些应该打的人才来讲，对吗，若琳？我 imagine if I caught those rapists I don't need to talk to them nicely 中人，我straight away 给他做太监。OK， 但是如果你懂我意思小凳子渣，不用讲了，不用 go for court case. Sorry that's why every time I got scolded by my officer of this. Sorry. Okay, Alvin, thank you so much. And Dennis, Singh, are you able to read the next paragraph, please?
Some vendors are motivated by a political or social cause and engage in vandalism to make a visible attention-grabbing statement to heighten awareness of their cause in the hope that their action will force someone's hand. These campaigners go against authority and established institutions.
Animal
rights activists who attack assets and research facilities owned by farms and companies fall into this category. Some may release animals kept by this establishment, as the advocates believe fervently that the animals would be happier if they were allowed to roam freely.
Hello, excuse me. You don't eat beef, mutton, chicken, or duck. That is your problem, There are people who are carnivorous and omnivorous, What the hell? Why you do all these things? People say, you eat this 杀生不好会罪孽，会进18层地狱哇，你这样杀生以后你后一代没有好日子过Oh my God, seriously. 我也不是very funny I got people argue this a lot. 为什么什么 animal 都可以吃？他 use example. How come if you say like that, then 吃狗肉咯？Yeah, I know the way you look at me. It's true, right? Correct me, 中文 and all of you listening. 中国还有吃狗肉对吗？ Correct me if I'm wrong 难道他们没有用改呢？How come 他们 you know how is the argument? 你可以杀鸡、杀羊、杀牛、杀马、杀什么？为什么还有吃的 soup 吃那个乌龟的是的吃币为什么我们不可以杀狗肉呢？我们不可以杀猫肉呢？我们不可以杀兔子肉？哪还有人吃 bat 什么蝙蝠对吗？ Hazel, right? You know, you and I, we love dogs a lot I think all of us here love dogs. How come you all can eat the bigger animal? How come we cannot eat the dog? Wow, that's a very good argument.
Bigger? What bigger?
Dog, I mean, sorry, big,
Oh.
the big animal like the beef. And then, sorry, the cow, the horse, the bigger. 还有吃什么？还有吃有些吃什么？
You know Australians got eat kangaroo.
Oh yes, thank you. And eat kangaroo meat. Yes.
Yeah.
Ostrich.
And crocodile also.
Oh, yes.
They got eat a lot of things one lah.
By the way, I like crocodile meat. Very nice. No, seriously, I eat crocodile meat. And some say if you eat snake or the gut or something you can get rid of some skin disease. 哎，怎么办啊？怎么讲？ So this paragraph that what Xing has read is true. Like just now I told you, all of you, right? There is a political and social and even economy. Right now, there's a PES. By the way, PES can use for history, social study, anything. What is PES? Political reason, economical reason, social reason. 我跟你讲你到明年到 graduate 你这个 PES 是跑不掉的。Every country has all the political reason as a social and economic reason. PES right now. Okay, which one is the most important? Honestly, okay, if you come for my social study, you know, I will always mention political reason outweigh economy and social. Because of this clown or this person who made the wrong move like Hitler, or someone like Japan, okay, now because of political reason, now because the leader say our economy sucks, our social overpopulation, let's attack China. Let's get rid of the Chinese people. Is it political movement? 对吗? You see, the social, not all the Japanese will support the government to go and kill Chinese. Let's be honest. 对吗，中恒? The one in Soka, you know, right? You know, the National Day, you know the Soka people, right? The Soka is actually the 日本神, the Japanese god. And they have a big organization in Singapore. I went to see their founders, their history. They are actually anti-Japanese war, anti-war. And because of that, the leaders are being imprisoned and force the members to join army. Because what? They want to take over to be like the West, the European supremacy. 鸡蛋糕你们美国人、英国人、法国人、德国人、西班牙人、葡萄牙人都可以统治 colonize the Asian. So 我们日本人也是可以这样做到。Always remember our history. If you are a history student, you know. They always say, don't let history repeat itself. But sometimes it did, sad to say. So thank you very much for this paragraph. So you learned something, PES. Rodney, your turn. Rodney, I'm so nice to you, right? So you finish all the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, See, so nice to you. See, yeah, I'm so nice for you, leh. Correct, no? Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, huh?
Very nice.
And the wreak havoc. Is it called havoc? Havoc.
Yeah, correct. Havoc.
No greater reason than to see what sort of response their behavior elicits. I think these misguided experimenters usually engage in mild vandalization and with a firm warning and counseling turn over a new leaf.
Fist pop, turn over a new leaf. Fist pop. Idioms. Okay, carry on.
Those who do not, perhaps because they do not take kindly to being told to do so, continue on their path of destruction. Some of them engage in increasingly more damage acts of vandalism to their eventual
detriment. So wow, this okay, thank you. So you see, the more you 如果变本加厉不能改邪归正还有一个是怎么讲无可救药。All these words used in this paragraph here is to tell you if you're not going to involve right now, if you're not going to involve, interrupt, and intercept, one more time, if you're not going to involve, interrupt, and intercept, you create the disaster, devastation, and destroying. Agree? Zhonghan, agree, right? Right? So you need to do that. So in any situation, not just vandalism, the drug trafficking, the vaping, the upskirt. Very cute at Loling. Yesterday I taught my P4 girl. You know，他们穿的，有时他们来我的 tuition，他穿的很那个，说你们please 做要做好一点，走路要小心。然后你去 escalator 的时候你要小心有人 up skirt。Uncle，我知道是什么是 skirt，你是说你把我的裙子拿上来吗 ？up skirt，Oh my God，Lord very funny right？I was like，然后 primary four girl 啦，it doesn't know。我说你老师没有跟你们讲，你妈咪 daddy 没有跟你讲什么是 up skirt 吗？没有，就是说用电话偷拍。哈，这么恶心哎！那 primary four student and then they're very cute. I had to warn them. Seriously, recently I saw it's a spate of all these 神经病变态的人做这些东西And then I cannot take it Sorry, I don't know how you dress I cannot see people wear until very short, wearing leotard, and then Uncle Raymond, 你太过 conservative. Sorry, I'm Asians. I'm still very conservative. I am very conservative. Every time I go the escalator, we see all the girls like that. I cannot take it. You know, I'll bow down my head. I'll look down at the stairs. Just say I'll bow down. I cannot. 我看了对不起很恶心。对不起 Sorry. Isa, don't get angry with me. That's Uncle Raymond. I know yesterday I was being attacked by all my female students, but I'm telling them this is me. I feel that we should wear proper dress. What's wrong is what? That this can see your belly, the shirts, all this. I say, no lah, please. You lack of fabric. They were laughing at me. Okay, sorry. That's me. Then they asked me, do you watch lady play volleyball, basketball, netball? I said, no. Because the way they dress, I cannot take it. Right, sorry. So, okay, there's this paragraph here talking about how people look at it in the way, and if you cannot, we're getting worse and worse, you must intercept, interrupt, and involve already, and prevent further deteriorating the situations. Take note, revise this. Thank you. Next paragraph, Hazel, are you next able to read? Hazel? Are you okay to read, Hazel? What happened to Hazel and Alvin now? The both of you, what happened? You switch off your camera.
Wait, okay. Paragraph 6.
Paragraph 7, please. Thank you.
Psychologists have various theories to explain why people have the urge to deface artworks and public property. Clearly, it is not the result of mere adolescent hijinks, as vandals run the gamut from young to old. The issues leading to person to become a vandal are complex.
Just like there are some people who are very funny. I told you I got a relative friends. The daughter is a graduate, university graduate, and she liked to go to a shopping mall. She will steal something out of the shop, knowing that there's this detector. She will still want to go and steal something. It's an urge. She must steal something, then she feel good to come up. Knowing that she will get caught and she still want to steal. Sometimes lucky, never get caught. Then you will make her more excited. This is an illness. This is a psychological issue. There's some people very funny. My colleague ever caught one. You know the HDB, they like to put clothing outside, right? The corridor, 对吗？中文，星远 Alvin, and then you know, right? 你这样 HDB 是吗？ Then you corridor, you say 旧的屋子 corridor 大概放晾衣服那some 变态去拿人家的 panty You see? 拿人家 panty， 是跟我说and then you say 很喜欢偷人家的鞋 slipper and then they forgot one thing and then and now every HDB got camera, right? You will check correct, and some even maybe their neighbor also got camera. They know they will get caught and they still want to steal. What the heck is freaking out? I don't understand. Either 他们是读书读到神经病，还是他们失业失到神经病，还是他们已经走火入魔了 Whatever it is, mental health is very important. Okay, the reason why I mention this is because there's this true story. This girl, you know, he was always top in school until one day he was in university. He overslept. He overslept. Then he rushed to the exam hall. The professor said, no, you're late for the exam. You're not allowed to take the exam. You know what happened? I heard. She get out of the room. She straight naked and walked around the whole place in the university. Shocked already. Boom. She cannot take it. You know why? And then all of you listening, Alvin and Hazel, she has been all along the top student. So she cannot accept failure in her life. So whose problem? Actually, not her fault. Maybe from young, her parents have been saying A1. Not like that. Go xiao. No, I cannot take it also. Okay, in the case, is it the last one? You still got some more, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, let me read the last one. Okay, in the case of teenagers and young adults, fingers are usually pointed at peer pressure. You see? Recently got this Bukit View. Anyone from Bukit View Secondary School? No, right? You know about this guy who go and kick the set one, you know, and it's like kind of peer pressures, maybe want to prove that he's lao da, he's very strong, he's very good. At this impressionable age, they are learning to develop independence, and many of them also begin spending more time with their peers instead of their family members. No choice. They call 钥匙儿童 latchkey children. Latchkey 就是以前我就是这样 parents working, nobody take care. So after go home, I open the door, I close the door, I stay at home, whether I do what. But now the children is they use fingerprint pop, go into the door. At home, they'll play games. My time is I go home, I put my bag at home, I get out of my house, I go and play football, I go and play badminton, outdoor activities, more than indoors. But now it's different. Now it seems like more indoors than going outdoors. Once is, I always tell my parents, those parents, if your child were to stay at home to play online games, you should thank God. If your child is to go out and mingle with friends, you can't see them what they are doing. At least they are at home safe and sound. And imagine they go out, they join the wrong gang, a wrong group of people, wrong, like 所谓近朱者赤近墨者黑. You join the wrong group of people, you end up get caught by us as a police officer when we're doing patrolling, like illegal smoking, vapings, or even loan shark runner to pour paints on people's house. That's worse. Because nowadays there's a lot of these scammings and a lot of bad people getting teenagers to do all these things for them. And even deliver drugs as well. So don't. If anyone asks you to deliver something, please think twice. So has such peer influence what their friends feel, say, and do plays an important role in their life. Many teenagers and young adults hunger for peer acceptance, and if they happen to fall in with a bad lot, they may find themselves on a slippery path. Not only slippery path, a slippery and very risky and very dangerous path. Once you make a wrong move, that's it. Oh, by the way, Luo, today I'm so lucky. What is it yesterday? I went to North Point and then I was shopping with my wife. One of my ex-students called me, hey, Mr. Shong. I was looking at him. I looked at him for quite long. 你是谁? Hey, 我是你的学生啊. Then I cannot recognize him. My database cannot. 我有教过你吗? 没有真正的教过我啦, but 我每次跟你讲话, oh, okay. Then you know what? He's a manager of selling some products. And he shared with me some of the classmates and other friends did the wrong things, and it happened in newspaper, go and slash people, take drugs. He used to be a lawyer, and now what happened? Now in prison. And some of my students who are very naughty boy in my previous school, very naughty, now become very rich, got children. Never judge a book by its cover. Okay, let's go. Xing, you guys take another practice. Don't mind. I know you've done this question, so you can just relax and do whatever. I know you just came back from school. Must be very tiring. But let's wait for all of you, Alvins, Hazel. I know you all have done your, whoever have completed paper 2, never mind, do it again. Don't mind. Thank you very much. That's it. 没有事嘛，我当时是太短，没有事，我跟你讲没有事的，没有事的。You do this one. So, Athena and Alvin's, we are quite new to the class here. So remember, what does the vandal behavior at the Tate Gallery in London suggest about his attitude? So when the question asks for does, that means you must write present tense. In past tense, of course, past tense. Of course, this question is what? IQ. IQ stand for, it's called inferent questions. Usually inferent question is about 1 or 2 marks. What does this behavior show suggest about his attitude? So infer. Of course, you have to use your OQ, and then it's called own question. Right now, there's total 7 Q, IQ, QQ, OQ, BQ, FQ. Factual questions, own questions, infer questions, vocab questions. Vocab questions, and also LQ, language question. 对吗，若琳？我教过你是吗？what is LQ? LQ 就是那个 storm, similes, tones, oxymorons, metaphor, and personifications. Right, Alvin? Can I, Alvin? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for replying my message, Alvin. Thank you very much. Okay, and thank you for all of you coming at this time. I'm so proud. Tomorrow I'm going to get my cert again. No, Uncle Raymond is a paper chase. I like to collect a lot of papers. Papers means certificate. I hope you also do that. The more certificate you collect, you will definitely improve your profile, your value, and your personality. 对吗，若琳？对不对？越多就是说你是发愤图强 ，you are very hardworking, diligent person 嘛，对不对？So provide another instant of the vendor. So you say provide another instant. That means you have to infer. It's called IQ. Of course, SQ is not the aeroplane, not the Singapore Airline. SQ stand for summary question. And then 你明白哦。So total 有7个 Q 你有写下来吗？有没有？你不要这样看我 blur blur 有吧？你 miss 到哪一个 Q？
Got IQ, OQ, VQ, FQ, LQ, SQ.
FQ me. You know what all this stand for? Factual question. Factual means 还有一个 QQ. QQ 不是说很好吃哦。QQ 不是很好吃QQ stand for quote question. That means you have to quote with a quotation of like a phrase like that. Now I would prefer 3 to 10 words. 3 to 10 words. Quote, quote question. Well, next month, if you all continue, will be about the topic is called pen versus keyboard, which is much better. Sian, since you finished, I ask you, how was your essay? Got confident now? Talk to me lah.
Huh? My what essay?
You finished your paper 1 already now?
No,
还没有 start
no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 其实sorry 我有很多学生不懂哪一个是哪一个。我知道你有 send 给我，我忘记了，对不起。hello. Got confident now?
No,
No confident
a bit.
Oh, lucky you say a bit if you no confident, 我会对你很刻薄的，很 sarcastic 的跟你讲 ，get ready to stay back 咯。Be confident of yourself 啦，心远 ，please. Be confident of yourself, please. You have been improving your confidence, your handwriting, okay, please. Let's finish all the question, Ken, but the summary got a bit challenge. Okay, we'll finish until 19. Then 20, the summary we'll talk about it later. Oh my God, question number 17 is 55, 54. So when you're finished number 16, 54 and 55 is next page. Sorry. So are you finished 16 already? The 5 of you? Alvin, finished already? Completed? Zhonghan? Antenna? Finished? 15 and 16? Hazel?
Yes.
Okay, let's go for this one here. So it's on question number 17 is on line 50, number 7, paragraph number 7 now. I leave it to you. If you are done and you don't feel like submitting your answer to me, then you want to wait for my answer, I will flash it out. But it's good that you submit your answer through the Zoom chat so I can look through your answer. Okay. But if you say no, I have already written on a piece of paper. Can I scan to you, Uncle Raymond? By all means, okay, we are on the 21st century of way of transmitting data. So not to worry. Like I say, I'm not interested in A1. I'm interested in how your attitude to do a job and your behavior to present yourself and with a good characters. 若琳做完了吗？哦，也不要吵了。 So I hope I choosing this time just nice. So tonight you still got enough time to practice, to revise your subject for tomorrow. Everyone finished question number 17? You see the two pictures, Adina? Are you there? Did I tell you about this Peter? The two person? Oh my God. You see the two people here? Two person here? Oh, sorry, I can't see your face because I'm concentrating on looking at this one. So I got another screen looking at you. Got Did I told you about Peter? Did I tell you about Peter?有没
I
有？
don't remember.
不用紧 ，just 快点，因为没有时间了，有就有，没有就没有，不用紧。Peter, okay, Alvin, did I tell you before, Alvin? You remember, Alvin?
No.
啊
No.
你大声点啊，大哥，我真的听不到。哦，对不起，我真的听不到。And by the way, I have to tell you 我耳朵真的听不清楚啊。That's why you've got listening complete, I die flat, man. Peter stand for what is the 2% talking, right? Correct, and then Alvin. So P stand for what is the purpose of who is Allison talking about? What is the purpose of him saying, she saying that? The purpose. Then the first E is that explain your purpose. And then the T stand for the tone. Whether the tone she's saying is a positive tone or negative tone. Then the next E is that since you talk about the purpose and explain with the negative or positive tone, hey, hello, can you give me your evidence to see whether this evidence is reliable to prove that this purpose that you say is negative? 明白吗? So it's called Peter. 明白吗? Antenna.
What does P, the second E, and R stand for again?
Oh, the first piece, what is the purpose that this lady is talking? What is the purpose? Please explain your purpose, the first E. Why is her tone positive or why is the tone negative? That's the T. Okay, so with the PET pad, can you give me evidence to prove that the tone is negative or positive? So putting with the code of evidence, which is the QQ, okay, and OQ, and IQ, and also FQ. That's why all the Q are inside this question here. Out of 7 Q, there are about 4 Q there. So the second is the evidence. When you put the evidence here, is it reliable or not? Is it this evidence given, is it reliable to prove that? You see what you say? Give 2 pieces of evidence for paragraph 4 to support Allison view. All acts of vandalism are minus. Are you sure not? So 它是 very positive 可是那个谁Hot Bang 就讲 no. Some are more serious or very negative. So when you say negative of the vandalism, which I totally agree with him, can you give me your evidence of which one is the worst? And why is it reliable that saying that is a very serious offense of vandalism? 明白吗 Alvin? 明白吗 Antenna? Alvin, you can thumbs up. The rest understand, Thank you, Rolling. Thank you, Hazel. Hazel, I know you just came back, so it's okay. You don't turn on the camera because I know you did not put on your makeup. That's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Most welcome. 你没有吃啊，Hazel？你没有喝点水？
没有，我还没吃，
就要拿东西去吃，去 go go go。
我没有东西吃
你一个人在家
啊呀。
要去找一些 biscuit 还是什么吃了，then dinner 怎么办？
你要等一下再搞咯。
没有 dinner 是你 daddy 买回来，妈咪 daddy 买回来给你吃，还是你自
应该
己做？
是吧
妈咪 daddy
Yeah, I think if I focus enough, then my thoughts and prayers of food will go to them, then they'll buy back from me.
Oh, wow, wow.
Yeah, it's the family
Very
trait. Yeah, I can tell them.
Very petty, no. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. But what time do you come back?
6:30 or
Okay.
7 lah.
Now, if you say 8 o'clock, you better get something to eat now.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, don't get yourself gastric, stomach pain, ulcer inside your stomach, then you got exam or not worth it. Drink some milk, whatever you can.
Yeah, I think my Chinese compo broke my finger.
Oh, okay, it's okay lah. That one smells salsa. The fingernail will grow.
No, my entire finger.
Broke your finger, huh?
Yeah, because I write damn fast. Now it's really painful.
Oh, you go for the pedicure lah later.
Yeah, I should.
Or go to the 针灸. Grab some cream. Put some cream on it. Okay? Okay, 19. By 6:15, I will want to give you the answer. Then we'll close it the day for today's this comprehension passage for summary. Summary, I must show you.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong, right? Question 18 is line 61 to 63 leh.
好的，so 18我这个拿掉了啊。61 to 63在这边咯，这边啊，这边啊，诶，这边咯，这边看到吗？有没有？光临有没有看到吗？这边很小哦。
Yeah, it's a little bit small.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you all write on the piece of paper or you send it to me,
Wait, sure, but can you show the question 18, 19 that part?
Sure. Okay, this one I will skip.
Yeah, this one done already.
Something I don't need already. Because it's only
Yeah.
a 3 line. Okay, then I cancel this. I put this in up. Okay. Wait, where the hell is it, man? Sorry. I put it here. Okay. So now I'm going to do this. I want to put number 4 there. Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, now better, huh?
No, but the passage is still not line 61 to 63 because question in they want line 61 to 63. So
这样可以吗？也不可以嘞，我再弄就不可以。
可以嘞。
这样啊。
Okay, I think that's better.
Sorry to strain your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. No. Athena, okay? Alvin, okay? Athena, okay? Hazel, okay? Sing and I leave it to you for time being. Zhonghen, okay? Rolling, okay? You poor thing, you have to strain your eye until like that. ？Okay. Another few more minutes. Alvin, okay? So far, so good, Alvin. Zhonghen, you okay? Zhonghen, okay? Finish already? The next things I want to do is this summary. If you don't mind, I say we're going to put the summary here. Okay, if you have time, just check on the summary. The summary saying your summary must be okay about you must know when the various reasons compound. I really can read also. Sorry. Various reasons compel people to engage in act of vandalism. Some, So you're asking you summarize the different motivations driving vandals to do vandalism. And what are some of the reasons? Well, we know that there's some minor one and major one, right? 对吧, Xingyan? You did this question, right, Xingyan? Thumbs up if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, huh? So let's see what your classmate, your leaders here, give the answer.
Can you make it bigger?
Which one?
Like,
This
just
one, ah?
zoom in. Yeah. Because that part is really, really small. I cannot see.
Alvin, okay? Hazel, okay? Zhong, okay? Loling, okay? I can see Loling you're doing. And then I can see you're writing. We have another 1 more minutes. Are you all doing the summary now? No. Are you all doing the summary? If you are doing the summary, let me see. You have to do from paragraph 4 to 6 there. Just sign up from paragraph 4 to 6. Okay, so here. So I don't need to look through the previous page already. So I will leave this page like that. Because after that is summary writings. Then remember summarize the different motivations during driving vandals. There are various reasons compel people to engage in acts of vandalism. Some If you have no time, it's okay. You can write in point form, but in the exam, don't write in point form. Proper whole entire 80 words paragraph with 8 points. Okay. I don't want to take too much of your time because you got other exam papers to study, right? So shall I go through the answer? Let's go through the first one, until 17. Okay, let's go here. Question number 15. The answer is that it suggests that the vandal is audacious and bold. Wow. Audacious and bold, that means they are 胆大包天. Okay, then 15B, he was prepared to stoically accept the consequences of his action. 明知道错，他还要犯错。哇。16, the Chinese tourist was unhappy and mortified over the incident. Oh, which Chinese tourist? Oh, because of someone, the 15 years old guy, right? Okay. 17, the underlying phrase emphasizes the fact that vandals come in all ages. Yeah, very true. From young to old, that's very true. In any situation, in any illnesses, in any things, it's 真的是老少咸宜. Everyone will have this kind of situations involved. If you talk about terrorists, also same, can be old and young. You talk about vaping, also the same, smoking, drugs, bullying, same. Okay, this is brought out in the text where the 3 cases of vandalism involve 1 teenagers and 2 adults. Now, 18 is the one, okay, no. Yeah, youth yearns to be popular among their peers and in their eagerness to be well-liked. They may find themselves behaving in a way which their peers approve of it. The best option would be for youth to associate with outstanding citizens instead of people with dubious morals who engage in vandalism. Obviously, the keyword is 近朱者赤，近墨者黑, right? You must get to know, join the bad aids, you become bad person. If this is not possible, they should exhibit strengths of characters and walk away from committing unlawful behaviors. That is very true. Okay, I done it from 1 to 18 already, yeah? I'll give you a couple of minutes for your 19 to the summary writing, okay? So, Adriana and Alvin, and you realize that those questions for 18 above, before that, is quite related to some of the paragraph 4, 5, and 6. Even though it's already answered already. So this one is a big difference. But you can use that as a reference point for your summary writing, of course. I cannot find my books. I read OCD. I need to find my book. Yeah. Yeah. You get for me another 5 minutes. You cook mama. No, you cook mama. I don't mind. I don't mind. This one is for me now. Huh? It's there. You can't really perform and purpose itself. Yeah. Yay, I found the books. Give me a minute, guys. I'll come back to you. Okay. Are you ready? There's 5 more minutes. We're gonna finish out, right? Don't mind, please. I don't want to take out too much of time, okay? Shall we go through the questions now? Sorry, I think unfortunately you can't see your friend's answer. How come cannot open the file? Okay, number 19A. So we are using Peter. Number 1, making minute sketches or putting a piece of chewing gums on an artworks or public property are considered minor. Fair enough? That means they don't cause a big hoo-ha or big issue of it because it's just a minor things based on the chewing gum. But sometimes a chewing gum based wrongly, like you saw Mr. Bean, the movie, the one went to America for holidays, that movie, put the chewing gum on the very masterpiece, end up whole thing become big issue. The tools which vendor use are small ones such as pen or knife. Okay, that is minor for thing for Edison. And for Hotbing, you say that Hotbing can highlight the more serious acts carried out by activities. For example, they may release livestock from farms or attack corporate research facility. Wow, this one is major. This one is under macro scale. That one is micro. This one is macro, very big scales already, involve thousands of people. No? Or even involve a huge populations. Imagine you attack the farm, nobody gonna eat and die of hunger. All right. Good. Give me a minute. Okay. The summary writing, Xingyuan, can you read to the class because they are checking on the answer? Loud and clear, Xingyuan. And we call it a day after we finish this summary writing. Back to you, Xingyuan. Xingyuan. 你快点呢，你要快点 end 嘛。
Are you on another screen right now? Or are you still on the same screen?
This screen, Peter, right? Is it Peter?
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. Xingyuan, you want to read now, loud and clear? Various reasons. Can you read now that one?
Reason compel people.
Louder.
Various reasons compel people to engage in acts of vandalism. Some suffer from mental illness and they continue to destroy artworks and
大声点，慢一点，大声点，慢一点。And public
public property, even though they know that is unlawful and they may be arrested. Others believe passionately in a political or social cause and vandalize either to seek attention for their cause or to bring about a hope for response for the authorities. Finally, there are some who engage usually in minor acts of vandalism because they are curious about the reaction their behavior will bring about.
无聊啊，这些人真的很无聊。Want to see what is the reactions? So whatever Uncle Raymond explained from every single paragraph in this passage, you can tell that at the end of the day, they really look for answer. That is most of the paragraph, and you can tell if you look at it, if you have the what do you call this you hold on 是猫咪的yes 大概是这样做一个力量。What I want to say, so all the points, if you look at it, antenna, you see, realize every sentence, if you have the PDF format, you'll know every sentence of each paragraph tells a story, a title of each paragraph, the key sentence, the keynotes. So whoever are doing paper one later on, takes few days, every paragraph is like a link, an idea to it. So you have to get used to it. So to bracket each sentence of each paragraph, the start of the sentence of each paragraph is really very important. But some of them don't need to do already. It's all inside their head already. The first thing that some of my students say, no, Uncle Raymond, I don't need to bracket already. Why? I take your advice, I read the first sentence, I analyze it, then I read the paragraph, I read the whole entire passage. Then after I read through all the questions, then I read the paragraph again and analyze. They become using it speed reading already. 熟能生巧了 okay, so done already. There's the answer for that. But if you still want, you can ask me from the WhatsApp. Okay, well, WhatsApp, WhatsApp to send the answer to you. Okay, anytime. I know the other passage I did not go through the answer. If you want, we can do it the next lesson. Okay, right. Okay, I don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you for coming in today. I wish you all the best. I will see you next Wednesday on the 3rd of